as can be, Mrs. Malloy.
Now really, Mr. Hackle, Mr. Tucker, I insist that you both come out of there this minute or I'll be forced to... Mr. Vandergelder.
Mrs. Malloy. I don't suppose Mrs. Levi is here, is she? Nah. She can go look for me if she comes. But I make an appointment, I like to be able to be on time. Oh, where are my manners? Here, chocolate covered peanuts, unshelled. The expensive kind. I just see something with two men here.
Men? Men, Mr. Vandergelder, what would two men be doing in a lady's hat shop? Now, come into my back workroom. I'm so anxious for you to see it.
I saw last week.
So you did. So what's new in the hay and feed business? I hear you have 3 friends, all hard as nails. I mean...
What on earth are you talking about?
Yonkers. I hear it's a very beautiful city.
And who's been telling you about Yonkers, may I ask?
Nobody. A friend.
What friend?
Well, you see,
He?
a customer, Mr. Vandergelder. Someone quite well-to-do, as a matter of fact. Perhaps you know him, although it's always so silly to ask in cases like that. It's a Mr. Cornelius Hackle.
Did you say Hackle?
Why, yes.
Just happens to be my chief clerk is all. Mrs. Malloy, I demand an explanation.
And I'm going to give it to you. Why shouldn't she know Cornelius Hackle? Everybody in New York knows Cornelius Hackle. He's at the opera and all the fashionable homes. Or he appears often when you're going dressing up 3 times a week.
That's impossible. He's only got $146.35, and I keep it all my own state.
Oh, Mr. Vandergelder, you're killing me. He's one of the Hackles. They built the canal, you know.
What canal?
The Panama. Both.
It ain't the same man.
Who took the horses out of Jenny Lynn's carriage and pulled her through the streets? Cornelius Hackle. And who crept up to the waiter at the 5th Avenue Hotel and dropped an oyster down in disaster? Well, I can't say it. But it was Cornelius. He's the playboy of New York. Now, I really don't deny it. I know you were taken drunk like everybody else.
Dolly, what are you saying? I've only met the man once in my life. Of course.
Now, look here. There's a man in that closet.
No, Jacob, you can't. It's too dangerous.
No man that hides in ladies' closets can frighten me, Mr. Levi. Stand aside.
No man indeed can frighten you. Arms like this. Oh, I see them underneath your shirt, rippling back and forth. Ooh, ripple, 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 back and forth.
For the last time, Mrs. Levi, will you stand aside?
Stand indeed, Miss Vandergelder. That's what the court will tell you when you enter that closet without a search warrant. I mean, what do you stand for if you don't stand for the law of this great land? I know what I stand for. I stand for motherhood, America, and a hot lunch for orphans. Take off your hats, Sir Betsy Ross's flag is magic. Do you see them on the hill at Gettysburg? Meet that great triumphant arch. If you see him as he's tramping through the parade, the grass instead of a march. Has this not affected you, sir? I came here as an immigrant girl from the land that oppressed my people, and I must echo here today the words that were said by the great
in that closet.
Aha!
And another one under that table.
Devil?
There also happens to be a perfectly good explanation, but for the present, good afternoon.
Good Lord, the whole room's crawling with men. I'll never get over it. Well, Miss Van, I take it I'll be seeing you later this afternoon.
Certainly will, Mrs. Levi. There's a certain young lady on the main float at the end of the parade. Good day, Mrs. Malloy.